back to my channel, or if you're new here then welcome, thanks for joining us. If you've never seen my face before, then my name's Olivia and I post videos every Saturday and also on Thursdays. You might be thinking that it's looking a little bit empty up here, and that is because it's time to sort out my wardrobe. It's been about, I don't know, like 3 or 4 months since I last decluttered my wardrobe, and I don't even feel like I've bought that many clothes, but I just don't know where they've come from. And I do also need to sort out the box of like autumn winter clothes that's in the cupboard behind these rails, but I'm not sure whether I'll have time to do that today, but that will also be in this video. So we'll start off with this top rail up here. I have got everything out and it's all on the bed, kind of gonna Marie Kondo it, put everything on the bed, decide whether I like it, and if I do, it'll go up back onto the rail, and if I don't, then it will stay on the bed. If at any point you do see, there's a big IKEA bag down here, and there's also a bin bag and a little bag full of shoes, and that is actually from my last declutters that I did, and I just still haven't got around to sorting them out because I don't really know why. I don't really have an excuse. Some of it needs to go to charity shops, and charity shops aren't really taking donations at the moment, and yeah, it's just sorry about that. But let's get into it. I don't have much time, so I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible. I'm going to set a timer for an hour. So about halfway through the top shelf, and if I'm honest, most of it has just gone back on. I've got this little velvet mini skirt which I think I'm going to get rid of because I do love it, but I just never really reach for it, and I've got other black mini skirts that I would wear over this one. And then I've also got this black bodysuit which has got like cross detail in the back, which I've worn quite a few times in like on holidays and stuff, but I haven't worn it this year because obviously we didn't go on holiday, and I haven't really reached for it at all, and I've got loads of black bodysuits, so I don't really need it, so I'm going to get rid of that one. Next up, I've got this skirt which I absolutely love. It does have a hole in the back, so I haven't worn it in a little while. Well, at some point I'll get around to it and I'll stitch it back up. I know how easily I'm going to be able to sew this material, which is why I haven't really done it yet. But I still love this skirt, so I'm going to keep it anyway, and hopefully I'll sew it up soon. I did actually forget to say at the start of this video that most things that I get rid of from this video will be going up on my Depop. The link is in the description box, and I still have stuff from the last declutter that needs to go up on my Depop. So just keep checking on my Depop and you'll find out when things go up. If there's anything you like in this video, then check on my Depop or message me on Instagram if you want it, and I can reserve it for you. Some stuff will be going to charity, so that obviously won't go up on my Depop, but yeah, if there's anything you want, then message me or check on my Depop. This corset top, I just don't know. I think I'm going to get rid of it because I haven't really worn it out a huge amount. I feel like I have enough like dressier kind of pieces anyway that I don't really need it for like an occasion or anything. If I had an occasion where I wanted to wear it, then I'd have something else that I'd be able to wear instead. And I just am not like 100% happy on how it fits on me. So I think I'm going to pop that one up on my Depop because I just haven't got the wear out of it. trousers you might recognise from my last declutter video where I was like, oh, they're really nice but I never wear them, and I put them on the other day and I kind of wanted to wear them just casually with like some trainers, but they're just way too long for me to wear without heels, so I think I'm going to get rid of those, put them on my Depop. And the same with this skirt, was in my last declutter with me and I said that I just didn't really wear it but I really like it and I just feel like I'm not going to wear it, so I'll pop it on my Depop and someone else can wear it. This skirt I absolutely love, but I just think it's a little bit too short for me, so I never really reach for it because I'm just slightly nervous about wearing it and it just like riding up and showing the world my bum. So I think we're going to pop that one on Depop as well. Starting to do a little bit better now with throwing things out, but I still do think we're going to have to be a bit more brutal and get more things out. So fingers crossed. I've only got a little bit left for the top shelf, but obviously we've still got all of the bottom shelf to do. Boxes under the bed and stuff in the wardrobe. Although I think I'll probably just tackle this right now and maybe one or two of the boxes under the bed. So next up we've got this little top, and when I was decluttering my wardrobe last time I was kind of like, oh, am I going to wear it? And I kind of thought to myself, if I don't wear it by the end of the summer then I'll get rid of it, and I have had it for quite a few years and I've just not really worn it that much at all. I've maybe worn it like twice in 3 or 4 years. So that one's going into the Depop pile, and then I've got this yellow denim cord set which I do really love, but I just never really reach for it. I just don't wear yellow a huge amount and it's really hard for me to let go of this, but I just don't think I get enough wear out of it at all to make it worthwhile. It's just taking up space in my wardrobe. Yep, that's going on my Depop. Oh, I really want it now, but no, it's got to go. So we have done the top rail. Got 11 hangers, which is pretty good going, and I did also use a couple to hang up some of my laundry because I have a pile of laundry on my bed which I didn't have any hangers to hang up with because I've got too many clothes. What can you do? I do have some spare hangers here, but these are my boyfriend's clothes there, so I'll just leave those for him. And let's move on to the second rail, the bottom rail. So with the bottom rail I'm going to leave all my blazers here because I really like them and I probably don't wear them as much as I should, but I just think they're kind of timeless, you know, you're always going to need a blazer at some point. And then I've also got my trench coat here which I'm also going to leave, but the rest of this is coming out, and only the stuff, oh that's heavy, only the stuff I'm really going to wear is going back in. First up we got this little pinafore dress which I haven't really worn as much as I would like to recently, but I would say it's more like a autumnal colour and I'm actually really excited to wear that. Got this dress, again I still haven't worn it since my last declutter, but I'm not going to get rid of it. Someone just needs to invite me to a nice event where I can wear it. This maxi dress, oh I don't want to get rid of it now. Literally not worn it at all this summer. I've just kind of gone for more floaty dresses, shorter dresses. I'm going to put it on the chair for now. Oh, I've got to be more brutal than this. I don't think I could do this. This next one's going to be really hard as well because I just don't feel like I've worn it as much as I should have, and I feel like it's not going to be, like I don't want it just to sit around. I'm not going to take it to uni with me, so it will just be sat around until next summer, and I can't really see myself going for this next summer. So I think I am going to sell this and give it to someone who's going to make good use out of it this year, rather than me not wearing it and then it's sitting in storage for a year and then me not wearing it. And I just think it'd be easier to sell it now rather than next year. Because, and then we've got another one of these misguided maxi dresses which I absolutely loved last summer but just didn't really reach for this summer, and so I'm going to pop it on the chair as well. I think I'll probably choose one of them, and I've also got a black one and a blue one. Kind of want to go for the black or the grey because I feel like they're more wearable, but I feel like I would reach for the colourful ones more. I don't know, but I don't think there's any point in me having more than one when I haven't worn them at all this summer. I wore them loads last summer when I was on holiday, but obviously I haven't been on holiday and I just haven't worn them, so I don't think I need to have 4. This skirt, I feel like it's just kind of done its job. It's kind of come to the end of its life in my wardrobe, so yeah, I think I'll put that on my Depop. I do really like this skirt actually, but I just can't really, yeah, I'm going to keep it. This is why I have so many clothes. It's a struggle. So I actually can't find the black version of this dress, but I do have 3 very similar dresses that I just haven't reached for really at all this summer. The purple one and the blue one are like maxi dresses, and this grey one is a midi dress. Do I even want any of them? I might keep the blue one because I feel like that's the one that I'm most likely to wear. It's got like a ribbed material, and then I'll pop these 2 on my Depop. Okay, so we didn't throw away anywhere near as much as I thought we would from the bottom shelf. To be fair, this box is actually mainly my pyjamas, so most of it I'm just going to keep because I'm just wearing them to bed. But there are a couple of t-shirts in here that I'll hang up. Okay, so far this hasn't been very extreme. I'm not going to become a minimalist anytime soon, but we're making progress. And I'll probably do another declutter at like Christmas, because obviously I'm going to uni at the end of September. So if there's stuff that I've missed while I've been away, then obviously that can stay. But things that I haven't really missed and just haven't really noticed that I haven't had them, or just don't feel like I'm going to wear again, will go. Okay, so I think I'm going to sort out one of the other boxes under the bed now. So I've tipped out everything onto the floor, but I think what I'm just going to do with this box, because obviously I haven't been on holiday, it's hard to tell which ones I would have worn if I was on holiday and which ones I'm going to wear next summer. So I think the plan is just well, I don't know whether to keep all of the activewear. I think I'll keep all of the activewear just in case I do want to wear it. And then I'll put a couple of the swimwear bits back into this box that goes under my bed, and then I can use them to go swimming and stuff, and I can take them to uni with me, and I'll pop the rest into the storage box, and then next summer I can just decide whether I want them or whether I want to get rid of them. So let's do that. I do also have a couple bikinis that are in the wash, so I'll just pop them into this drawer as well. So at the moment I've got 1 swimming costume and 2 bikinis in this drawer, and I think the rest is going to go into the storage. Actually, I don't think I'm going to put all of the activewear into this box. I think I'm going to put a couple bits of activewear into this box, and then any that I'm not going to take to uni, which is going to be most of it. Let's be real, am I going to do exercise? I'll put leggings into this box because that's activewear, and I'll probably wear those because, you know, we love a good legging. Okay, the box is looking a lot emptier. I actually didn't show what it looked like before, but I couldn't fit the lid on, so that gives you a good impression of what it looked like before. And then the rest of that can just go into the storage box, which I need to get out from in the cupboard. Okay, next I'm going to move on to the jumpers. If you didn't know, there is a rail in. There's a cupboard behind this. I don't think I ever actually explained, but this rail did used to be on this wall, so if you have watched my other declutter with me, there was a cupboard, like it's the cupboard under the stairs, and that's actually now behind this rail. So in that cupboard there is a clothes rail, and that's where I keep all of my jumpers at the moment. I do have a couple jumpers in here just because even though it is summer, it's England and sometimes it's cold and I want to wear a jumper. So I've got 2, I think just 2 in here that I've just grabbed a couple times over summer. But I've just grabbed out all of my jumpers and jackets that were on that rail, and they're now piled up very beautifully on the bed. So we'll start working through those. I have decided to get rid of this jumper because I do have this jumper in this colour right here. Hopefully you can see that okay. Kind of like a lilac-y cornflower blue colour. This kind of bluey grey colour, white and black. Although actually maybe I'll get rid of one of the other colours because I don't have any jumpers in this colour. Okay, I've changed my mind. We're going to get rid of it in black because I have a black cropped knitted jumper just here. And I feel like I don't need both of these jumpers. Obviously this one's a turtleneck, this one's not. But I do have other jumpers that aren't a turtleneck, and you know, I'm more likely to want a turtleneck than a crew neck like that one, so bye. Can't quite decide whether it's time to start bringing these jumpers into my main wardrobe or whether it's not quite that cold just yet. It is starting to go cold. We had a bit of a heat wave and now the temperature's dropped quite a bit and it's getting more into jumper weather. So maybe we'll start bringing some of them in. I might put a couple of these jackets in because it might be more like a jacket one. So it has been an hour. I've done all of this and I've also done the jumpers and the rail in the cupboard in an hour, so that's pretty good going. I haven't been quite as frugal as I probably need to be, but I still have the big box in the cupboard which has got all my autumn winter pieces in, which I'm properly going to go through. And there's some stuff under the bed that needs sorting out still. So yeah, pretty productive hour I would say. Okay, so it is the next day I think. Actually no, it's not. What am I talking about? It's like 3 days later. Anyway, I'm now getting around to sorting out the box of clothes that's in the cupboard. I don't think I'm going to get rid of a huge amount from here. There is some stuff in here like my leavers hoodies and like school hoodies that I don't really know what to do with, so I might get another like small box that I can just put into the back of that cupboard rather than keeping them in with my like winter clothes. I also might sort out some stuff from this box that I know that I'm going to want at uni but I'm not going to want before then. So there's like a fluffy jumper in here that I feel like I'm going to take with me, but like I'll want it in like October, November, but I'm not going to want it before I leave, if that makes sense. So I might just put those into a pile like on my bed or something and then they're sorted out of the way. But yeah, let's get into it. So this is what it looks like before. It's pretty much stuffed. Should we tip it all out and put it back in? I don't really know what I want to do. Do I want to start packing away some summery stuff? It's really awkward temperature at the moment as well because it's like warm but it's raining. So I don't really know what things I want to wear. Oh, some nice clothes in here. Yeah, this is the jumper that I was talking about. It's a really nice fluffy jumper. That's definitely coming with me to uni. So I'll pop that on the bed. I think it's easier to put winter stuff away than it is to put summer stuff away. Summer stuff you can wear in the winter, but winter stuff, you like coats and stuff, you can't really wear in the summer. Oh, this skirt's cute. This is a good thing about putting all my clothes into, well not all of my clothes obviously, but putting some clothes into the cupboard over winter. I kind of get excited to wear them again because it's like basically like getting new clothes. Even though it's like 2 months ago that I packed them away. So I've now got everything out of the box and I haven't really passed, like everything that I've taken out I want to wear apart from my leavers hoodies. So basically I decided that I don't want to throw any of these clothes away and I might want to wear some of them before uni, so I don't really know what to do with any of them. So then for now I'm probably just going to put them back into the box and yeah, and then I guess when I sort out my clothes for uni I'll put my summer clothes into this box and into the wardrobe, so that will be a video coming pretty soon. So stay tuned for that one. But I think in terms of decluttering, this is as good as it gets, which is pretty pathetic because I actually feel like I kind of failed at decluttering. I got rid of a few things but not really that much at all. But thank you for watching. If you've made it this far then you are definitely dedicated because this one has not been the most productive at all. So thank you so much for watching, and if you are still here then please go and hit the subscribe button, you know you want to, and I'll see you next week.